Hi, I'm Bill Fryer from megahomedistillers.co.uk, and today I'm going to be talking about how to troubleshoot your water distiller and how to solve any issues you might have with it. So first off, what happens if nothing happens? You plug it in and nothing seems to happen. In this instance, the first thing to do is to unplug it at the mains and plug it all in again. There's an automatic shut-off in the distiller which sometimes gets triggered, and this is the way to solve this problem. Also, make sure that when you put the plugs into the distiller, that the white line you can see on the plugs here is completely covered. Leaking. If your distiller is leaking in any way, call us in the office and we'll try and diagnose the fault with you. Rust spots. Sometimes with new distillers, you can get tiny flakes of pure steel in the base of the distiller, and they can then rust and you get what look like tiny orange rust spots on the base of the distiller. These are easily removed by using a non-stick, non-scratch scouring pad. Cleaning. Generally speaking, the Megahome Distiller gives faultless service for years and years, and if people have problems, it's generally one of two things. Either they've let scale accumulate on the base of the distiller, or they've been running the distiller in a confined space and the top has overheated. Now, it's essential that you keep your Megahome distiller as clean as possible. Personally, after each distillation, I give the distiller a quick physical clean with a non-stick, non-scratch scouring pad like this, just to remove as much of the scale as possible. Generally speaking, after one distillation, the scale is easy to remove in this way. However, it can still accumulate, and when that happens, you need to use the cleaning crystals to clean the distiller. Cleaning the distiller is very simple. Fill it up, plug in the distiller base only, not the top, and it will slowly come to the boil. Then add 2 dessert spoons of the cleaning crystals and leave for 20 minutes, and the cleaning crystals will dissolve any scale that's present in the boiling vessel of the distiller. It's a good idea to set a timer for 20 minutes to avoid your distiller boiling dry if you forget about it. Now, depending on how scaled up your distiller is, it may well take 1 or 2 cleanings to get it thoroughly clean again. But if you do this regularly, it will avoid too much scale buildup. The problem comes when people have a big bed of scale on the bottom of the distiller and then the heat can't get through, and that can ruin the heating element. So keep your distiller base as clean as possible. The lid can attract dust to the cooling fins in the head of the distiller. Now, the first thing to do here is to make sure your distiller is always correctly sited on a countertop where there's plenty of air to flow around the head and cool the steam. You can also use a sucker type vacuum cleaner around the vents to suck out dust that might accumulate in there. Now, you're not really meant to take apart the distiller head while the distiller is within warranty because it can invalidate the warranty. However, if your distiller is outside the warranty and you want to clean the distiller head, by undoing these 3 screws here on the base of the distiller, that then exposes the cooling fins at the top, and you can then use a hoover to clean any dust on those fins. One final tip, always make sure that you keep the area around the plug sockets dry at all times. Now, generally speaking, Megahome distillers give you faultless service for many, many years. If you experience any problems at all, give us a call and we can generally solve it over the phone. And if you can't, we should be able to repair it in our repair centre. Thank you.